Such a good fielder. Russell knows it. Russell knows that he's been given a huge life here. Well, I spoke about how clever this young man is, Shohidul. I really like his bowling. That's a poor effort. On the fingers, really couldn't clasp it. Russell hits it hard. This time there is a man on the boundary. You could see that there is a struggle to time. Timing is becoming difficult. So, after all, maybe about 150, you think, Hoggy?
While Andre Russell is still out the crease, anything can happen, but we all dropped them. He was on the move. He had good eyesight to it. He'll be very disappointed with himself, Shanto. Shahidul, he can't do anything about it. He bowled a perfect delivery. Calls the error. His fielders couldn't help him out.
He's got 1 for 18 in his 4th over. Gets an edge down to 3rd man, and it will be 4. Well, that's not helping Shohidul's cause because he's bowled much better than that. He's gone for 8 in the over, including that missed catch. And, well, this is a useful over. They've got 8 off 4.
Well, it shouldn't be like this for Shahidul. He should have had a wicket, but this is the life of a fast bowler. Fielder drops a catch, then all of a sudden, things just don't go your way. Roshan, this is a big ball. Andre Russell wants to go big. The Heedle's got to keep his composure. Forget about what's happened in the last 5 balls. He's trying to execute what he wants to deliver right now.
Well, I can tell you that he's a very canny bowler, Shohidul.
So Mr. Russell, very economical and strong on a good Shahidul. That is a very good finish. It's very difficult to keep a man like Andre Russell quiet. 160.
SMC নিয়ে 100% জন
SMC পিউরিফায়ার নিরাপদ জীবন।
That's how it looks, the batting order. Just Suku made 52 of 35, but it's been a struggle. Look at Litton Das, 25 of 28, Shoaib 9 of 13, Russell 10 of 10, Nawaz 7 of 8. None of them have really found that fluency. Sukur was the exception. We are down to the last 3 overs. Frylink has 1 for 13 of 3. He's into his last over. Got Nawaz on strike. Slams it down to 3rd man. Will it go all the way? I think it has. Well, that seemed to be a very good spot to score runs, Hoggy. They're getting everything off at edge and behind the keeper, nothing in front.
It's not pretty, but it's the most effective shot that he's got in the book at the moment, Nawaz. Boy, could over move wicket. Slog, cow corner. Still gets full value for the shot. That's 2 shots, 2 boundaries that he's got with the outside edge with a similar shot.
Don't forget, Russell got a 6 right behind the keeper's head of a top edge. On strike. Down the wicket this time. How far has it gone? Has he got everything? He has. I don't think he got it as far as he wanted. It was just over the line. That shot sounded really good, but it didn't give the exact result he wanted. He did get a 6, but didn't go as far as he wanted.
Yeah, I just think he got it on the toe. Very lucky to get away with that. That's the shorter side of the ground, so he's targeting the right areas. There's a bit of a breeze to carry that too, so only for shots needs to kept quiet out the other end. It's just taking the pressure off Russell as well at this stage. 30 balls, 35 runs, 2 wickets in the last 30 balls.
Another one. He's found the boundary, or in fact gone over. Turning out to be a very good over under the circumstances. Freiling was difficult to get after, but they've already got 16 now of 3.
That's just a little shorter than what Freiling was hoping. And just gets over the boundary. But it doesn't really matter whether you time it or you don't. Whether you hit it up into the second tier or the first tier, or you just clear the ropes, still 6 runs. Suddenly the Royals look as though they're going to get 140. Now they look as though they're going to get 160, 170 with Russell out the other end. 180 is even a possibility.
He needs to get back to his fluent best. At the moment, Russell hasn't really timed anything. Nawaz again on strike. Oh, he looks to slam it away on the offside. The ball that was fuller in length and inside edged onto his foot, I think. Really opened his shoulders and looked to go over the top. Look how he's looking to really blast it. Big inside edge onto the pad.
He's looking to go straight rather than mid-wicket. If he goes mid-wicket, he either connects it over mid-wicket or he gets the outside edge.
They'll need the next 2 overs. Hit really hard. They've now got 20 in the over with 1 dot ball. It was Tanvir, I think, who really tried, but it was hit with tremendous power.
That's good batting. Freiling has been put under pressure. Nawaz has taken him for 6 twice over the square leg region, so Freiling's changed his game plan, looking for the Yorker. Doesn't bowl it too often, and instead of trying to slog, Nawaz to go through the cover region, and like a top order batsman there rather than just a slogger who's just trying to give the heave-ho. Good batting there from Nawaz.
Last game. With a single of the innings. 21 runs, it's 130.
ইন্টারনেটটা বেশিই লাগে, তাই আরো বেশি এনজয় করতে বাংলা লিংক দিচ্ছে মাত্র 129 টাকায় 6 জিবি ইন্টারনেট।
But he's got 2 overs. Mohammad Amir. Freiling finished his over, so they'll have to bowl another over. There's a slight miscalculation here because Amir can bowl only 1 over.
I just think he's gone for Amir just to try and get the breakthrough, try and prevent the onslaught from Nawaz. Hopefully he gets Nawaz and Russell out. And then you bowl the lesser like from the other end in that final over. I think this is the crunch where you've got to get the breakthrough right now from Amir.
He'll bowl a good Yorker. I still think that he's got his mathematics mixed because Freiling finished at this end. Amir could have bowled the last over. Freiling this, and Amir could have gone for the.
And his 2 trump cards, the leading wicket takers, are Freiling and Amir. And this is Freiling's last over. Mushfiqur, it didn't go to plan for him. He's brought him on to get the wicket. Instead of getting the wicket, Freiling's gone to the boundary. Got absolutely pummeled. He won't be happy with himself. He got put under pressure. His game plan was changed because of good batting from Nawaz. But this is the contest I've been looking forward to seeing all night. Amir to Andre Russell. This is a big moment. If this wicket gets taken, the tally stays down to around about 155. If it doesn't, the tally could.
off, long on out, mid-off inside the on strike, swings it away on the onside, just inside the boundary. Don't think he really got it where he intended it, Russell, but he gets to retain the strike. They've got 3 of the first 2.
And that's Shahidul down in the fence. On the ball. Not sure it doesn't touch the rope, or his body doesn't touch the rope as well.
4 balls to go in the over. When he connects them, that's where it goes. No question about it. I think it's gone to the upper tier somewhere, but it really went a distance, and that sound of leather on willow just suggested how well it was hit.
Boozled Andre Russell the other night with some short pitch bowling. Has delivered 2 foolish deliveries, and Andre Russell is just swinging from the bootlaces. Most economical areas are the good length and the Yorker there.
See what he does here on the leg stump. Shohidul does well, very well indeed. Great work by Shohidul. But he was in a very awkward position. It was not easy to go for the catch. I don't think the catch was ever a contention.
This is probably the best piece of fielding all night, because that is coming out a tracer bullet, like a rocket, and it bounced a metre in front of him, flat as anything. That's probably one of the hardest balls that you can field in first-class cricket. That was a good effort. He's just saved 3 runs there.
That was hit really hard. 2 balls to go. Hangs it away on the onside. That's another boundary. The 150 is up. That I thought was a slower delivery. He was looking for the cutter. That pitch either way. Nawaz just waited for it and got it behind square leg, and the 50 partnership is up as well.
What I love about this is everyone's talking about Andre Russell, the threat of Andre Russell, but another man has stood up and taken the responsibility. Nawaz, he has been ominous tonight. Hasn't played second fiddle. Realised that Andre Russell is struggling out the other end, and he's taken the seniority of this partnership.
It's bouncing away to the boundary. It is 4. It's another big over. Mohammad Ami is not happy, but there's nothing the fielder could have done. 18 runs.
এসএমসি নিয়ে এলো 100% জার্ম ফ্রি ও নিরাপদ পানি এসএমসি পিউরিফাইড ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার।
এসএমসি পিউরিফাইড ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার, নিরাপদ পানি, নিরাপদ জীবন।
আকাশ সংযোগ কিনে জিতে নিতে পারেন বিপিএল টিম ক্যাপ্টেনদের স্বাক্ষরিত ব্যাট এবং বল ছাড়াও সেমিফাইনাল ও ফাইনাল ম্যাচের টিকিট। বিস্তারিত জানতে এখনই কল করুন 16442।
Well, look at the 6s. Andre Russell, Ahmadullah, Nurul Hassan. Is that a surprise to have Andre Russell at the top for the biggest 6? Riley Russo. I thought Fletcher would be there. He's a big hitter.
Play with Andre Russell in the IPL. Kolkata Knight Riders were in the nets, and the nets are at one end of the ground. He cleared the fence out the other end of the ground. 56 off 28. This is a good partnership. But Nawaz, he's been trying to take on the bowling. He's been very effective. He's middled a couple, top edged a couple. Been swinging like a rusty gate out a few. But it doesn't matter how they come. He's managed to be able to find the boundary.
It is the most
Fryling for the Apache motorbike there. Got a bit of fuel in it, Roshan. I think we can jump on that and take it back to the hotel tonight. Put us in its own special car. The concierge.
Yeah, it's a good idea. But I wouldn't want to be your pillion rider. You'll have to be on your own.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to go and get Shoaib Malik's helmet because there won't be too much sweat in that one tonight. Didn't last long enough, did he?
Nawaz on strike. 5 balls to go. Sheffield on the onside. They still has the opportunity to face the next 4 deliveries. How effective can he be?
Well, I'm feeling for Sheffield. So far, beautiful deliveries.
Well, father of the nation, his centenary birth celebrations will be on the, and this tournament has been dedicated to Bangabandhu. Four balls to go. Russell on strike. Swings it away on the onside. That's 6. Well, that's the first for the over. How many more can he get? They have crossed the 160 mark. They got 3 deliveries. Can they go past the 170?
Shahid looking for the Yorker. Just couldn't get it right in the slot. But he's got to remember that Andre Russell is deep in his crease as well. Got to be a little fuller than the normal Yorker that he generally bowls out training.
Bowled, oh, it's a wide. Good thinking, very good thinking, I must tell you, by Sheffield. He did see that Russell was batting, as you said, deep and on the leg stump. He was going for that wide, full delivery, but unfortunately.
Good option, good courage to go for that wide line. The hitting arc of Andre Russell. Good mindset from Sheffield.
Next delivery. Will that be a wide as well? I think it is. It is. He's bowled back-to-back wides. I think that bounced a fair bit. It's a good call by the umpire.
Good call by the umpire, but I just feel that the pressure is starting to build. That last 6 from Andre Russell has caused 2 wides. The helmet rather than be around that chest area where Andre Russell is strong. Now he's got the captain running up, giving him some advice. And another player coming up, giving him some advice. Shahid.
Well, interesting field now. Look at interestingly long off, going very straight to the boundary. Mid-on is in a very straight position, and there is a long
excellent captaincy, excellent bowling under pressure. Didn't see the 6, but the pressure that the bowler is under, Sheffield, bowling the wide delivery, knowing that Andre Russell hitting it and bowling to his field, that is just awesome cricket. It's finals cricket at its best.
Got 2 balls to go in the over. Left-hander on strike, short fine leg, short third man in. Middle from over the wicket. Well bowled, very well bowled, a precious dot delivery. For bowling a few wides, he's come up with a brilliant delivery, a wide, full-length delivery and a dot.
Well, the Tigers have had a huge win. Very lucky to get away with that one, but Good bowling, good execution. Wasn't scared to go for that wide line. Keep it out of Nawaz's hitting zone.
Last ball of the innings. What could Nawaz do here? Gets an under edge and defeats the keeper. And he will finish off with the boundary. Has his hands on head. That with another excellent delivery. Really no justice for some good bowling. 15 runs.